Hello, high ranks, all of our high rank juniors, welcome. In this video, we're working on our board break, and our board break for this session is that pop front kick. I know we've been drilling this kick from last session because it was in our form. So we've been doing different drills throughout the session already, working out pop front kick. Right? Parents, in this video, we're gonna help you out as far as showing you how to hold the board. So if you're at home, and a lot of our high ranks have boards, we're gonna try to hold so you can help your students practice at home with the board. And if you don't have the board and you'd like to invest in one for the whole next year in the month of November with our Black Friday, we do have a Black Friday sale on boards. So you can get a board and it'll last the whole next year and even longer if your student still needs it. And if they outgrow it, then we'll have another sale next year for Black Friday, and that's something that we can talk about what the board next level will look like. Okay? But in this session, we're gonna pop front kick. So we're gonna step up. So I'm gonna invite Miss Ashley out. Come on down, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to break or kick or you want to hold?
I want to kick.
Miss Ashley's board break. That's our favorite thing on the planet.
He keeps asking that question.
So for parents, when you hold this board, okay, so the line is right here. You want to make sure the line follows the foot. Okay, that goes for every break in the whole. Anytime we do like breaks in school, if you're doing a front kick and the board's like this, it's never gonna break. It's like probably 0.00001 chance it might break. I've never seen it happen. Besides, I guess. But you want the line to follow the foot. Whether it's a front kick, the line's up. If it's a side kick, you're gonna have the line flat. If it's a palm heel, boom, it's an elbow, it's flat. So just some tips as far as when you break. And as the high rank that go, we're gonna start teaching them how it goes because for black belt testing, the student actually sets it up. And that's for all of our high ranks. That's something we're getting very close. We have a lot of brown belts that are testing for red this session. We have a lot of students getting closer to that black belt level. So on testing, they'll be like, here you go. And they'll be like, so
Pop front kick, sir.
You're gonna say what it is and how you would like it. Okay. For pop front for this session, I'm gonna get in the stance, I'm gonna get in the front stance. I'm gonna lock my hand straight out. I almost at an angle. Okay, I don't want to straight down like this because they're gonna be hitting with the instep of the foot. That's not traditionally correct. Only for XMA or the creative part of martial arts, which we do for like demo teams, stuff like that. This is more of a push, so that's gonna be more of like the step, boom, like breaking the door down, which don't get me wrong, that's definitely still a kick, the front kick. But the one we're working on this session is that flick. If you notice my foot position, I'm hitting with the ball of my foot. Okay, to hold that correctly, you're gonna stand, lock hands out. It's gonna be roughly at an angle. Okay? And you want the board behind your chest. If it's like this, hey, I heard if I saw I'm gonna kick, you're gonna do this. Okay? You can't really hold it correctly. So you hold it. The last thing is when you do it, you want to give it a slight give, not to the point that it's like
make it tight.
This. If you're doing this, boom, then it's not correct because you're trying just to do that. But the reason we do that is because the board does have what we call teeth, and if we keep it straight, it's gonna scratch their whole leg, their whole arm, and they can scratch and they can get hurt. Plus, plastic does wiggle a little bit, and so there is holes back here. You want to flex it tight, so it's tight as it can. So when you kick it, it's more realistic. If you just hold it straight out like this, they're just gonna be boom, boom, and just gonna keep wiggling in place instead of actually breaking. Okay, so when you hold at home, plug hands out, fingers on front, palms on back, and give it a little compress. And just hold it, and that's it.
Let's back up just a little bit so they can see footwork.
I like it.
I like to do a number 3 when I break boards. I don't like to just get real close and launch from here because I don't have as much power. I want my momentum to go through the board. So I always step back and then I step forward into that number 3 style kick.
So it's actually step with our back leg, like she was talking about. Bend her knees, pop, and hey-ya! Right, and if you notice, Miss actually landed almost in my space, in my bubble, which that is correct. If you notice your student, parents, or students, if you notice, if you have really good self-awareness, which that is a black belt trait, if I go and I'm trying to land backwards, then you're gonna go backwards and you're never gonna really break the board because you don't have the follow through. Your target's not the board, your target is actually the space behind the board. It's right,
or the holder.
It's like right here. This is the zone you want to get into. If you get in here, that means you broke the board. Because this is just going through, just like goals, right? I don't want to get to the board or my goal, if it's a race, whatever. Be like, I did it! Because you didn't do it until you follow through and go beyond that. And so then you can say, I achieved it.
Go through that finish line.
And so once again, I get my stance, lock my arms out,
Ew.
Woo, both legs. Let's go, Miss Ashley. I love it. So we're gonna practice that in class. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You always want to thank your board holders because they're here for you, especially if it's your mom or dad. They took time out of your day. Like we taught in class, that thank you. I know it's a small thing, but that small thing, it has a great, huge value. Hey, thank you, someone having that courtesy, be like, thank you for taking time out of your day to help me on my journey and help me out. Okay, awesome job. Yeah. Okay.